I was like, yeah. All right. So, let me make sure this is up. All right. Okay. If you ain't up on things. All right. So, I gotta find my, hold on. Let me grab my phone real quick. Hold on. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so we got some stuff. We got 2 videos. Ooh. We got 2 videos, and then we hop straight into Battlefield and continue the purgatory of sniping and, you know, or being in SV98 purgatory. Let's put it that way. So, so we got 2. Ooh, do you want to do 2 or do you want 1? I think we'll do 1. Here, I'll put Moist Criticals, because Moist Critical has another good one. Is a really good one. Save. I'm gonna put this one in the watch later, because the one for Young Yeah is 32 minutes. So, you know, usually we do the finding out something was going on in the industry, just in tech or in gaming industry in general, and then what we do is we go and yeah, it's like the tech industry and stuff like that. We go and look at that and everything, and then, you know, then we start gearing up for Battlefield and stuff. So, all right. So, this one is from Mr. Young. Yeah, we all know we like him. Dude has great takes about stuff, and amazing videos as well. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that everything's good. Okay, cool. This one is OpenAI. This one we were picking up from yesterday. OpenAI just lost its biggest partner. Microsoft abandoned sinking ship to pursue self-sufficiency. So this is going to be a very interesting one. So here we go. You guys ready? You guys got your drinks, your popcorn? Make sure if you do not, go get it. And let's go.
At OpenAI over the last couple of days and weeks, and things are not looking any better for this company that is bleeding far too much money than the amount of money that it's actually making. The burn rate of OpenAI is simply unprecedented. And a lot of analysts believe that there's a company that won't survive long if this burn rate continues. And the downfall of OpenAI is something that a lot of enthusiasts would love to see, due to the fact that they're basically single-handedly responsible for the current RAM shortage and inflation, which has caused the chain reaction that has caused a shortage and inflation of other computing components such as CPU, GPU, SSDs, you name it. In an attempt to stay competitive and try to starve the competition of computing components, OpenAI made a deal with SK Hynix and Samsung where they ended up consuming 40% of the world's RAM during the time of that deal. And that caused the chain reaction of everyone wanting to hoard RAM seeing this happen. And that left consumers in the dust and caused all of the computing electronics and computing components for consumers to shoot up in price, and for that stuff to become less of a focus for a lot of these companies that once upon a time focused on consumers.
True.
And so what's going on with OpenAI right now? Well, as I've mentioned in past videos, OpenAI is a company that...
Sorry.
it's heavily relying on investments from outside third-party companies in order to support their endeavors, to support the vast amount of money that is required to build the data centers, the AI infrastructure, as well as pay for the huge amount of electricity that is involved in powering AI. And one of OpenAI's biggest partners was Microsoft, who have a significant stake in OpenAI, who have relied on OpenAI heavily for their own AI endeavors, but it looks like that relationship is starting to show some cracks if recent reports are to be believed. This right here is breaking news from the Financial Times that reads, Microsoft's AI chief just said they're pursuing true self-sufficiency and cutting their dependence on OpenAI. Here's a screenshot of the Financial Times article in question. It reads right here, Microsoft is pursuing true self-sufficiency in AI by building its own powerful models and reducing its reliance on OpenAI, according to the company's AI chief.
Wasn't there a person, there was, I think, a developer of AI for Microsoft or for Google or something like that? I can't remember, but I gotta look it up. What was it? AI creator. There was a person that stepped away from AI. Was it Jeffrey Hinton? Referred to the Godfather AI for his foundational work on neural networks and deep learning. Left his role as vice president in engineering fellow at Google in May 2023 to speak freely about his risk of artificial intelligence. Yeah, it's crazy when you have this guy here even talking about the guy who created AI. He's like, no, this is not good for the public. Like, society should not have this. It's almost like I can't say it's exactly like Oppenheimer, but it's like, they created the atom bomb, right? And then it got used for, to end the war with Japan and things like that. And now everybody has a nuke, right? So it's crazy. Like, society shouldn't have it. We shouldn't. But it said, like, reasons for stepping away. It says Hinton, 75 at the time, decided to leave Google not to specifically criticize the company, but to speak openly about the dangers of AI without considering how it impacts Google's business. He later admitted that part of him regrets his life's work due to the potential for AI to be misused. And we are seeing it in real time with, websites. We see it in algorithms. We see it with moderations, YouTube, and it resulting of people's accounts being banned or terminated without any reason behind it. People try to appeal to getting their accounts back and everything, to being reinstated, but they get hit with an automatic response from AI saying no, which sucks because, like, people's livelihoods just got deleted like that. It's insane. Concerns about safety and risk. Hinton has expressed deep concerns that AI is advancing is much faster than expected and soon could suppress human intelligence. His primary fears include misuse by bad actors, which is happening. We have the deep fakes and all that stuff. The potential for AI to be used in creating autonomous weapons for spreading misinformation, which that has happened. Job displacements, which we are in right now. The risk of AI will replace jobs beyond just drudge work, leading to severe social consequences. That's pretty much what's happening. And then also existential threat of the possibility that future more intelligent AI systems could take control or wipe out humanity if not properly regulated, which we're dealing with data centers. We're dealing with the high price RAM usage, people with the data centers. Like, it's more expensive to live in that area because they stood up that data center and reason of use, resources being used as well. That's also a big issue. Let's see here. A shift in perspective. While he previously believed that human level general purpose AI was 30 to 50 years away, he now believes it may be fewer than 20 years or even closer away, which is going on. Post Google actions since leaving, Hinton has been vocal about the need for immediate global and coordinated action on AI safety. In 2024, he supported regulatory measures like California's SB 1047, which I have to look that up, which requires risk assessments for large AI models. Yeah, so this is this would be a good video essay to do if anybody wants to do it. But yeah, 2023, almost 3 years ago, the creator of AI pretty much said, dude, this is too much. This should not be in the hands of anybody. But now look what we're seeing, all these studios and stuff starting to do that, and it's getting terrible. It's getting really bad. Anyway,
Mustafa Suleyman is the head of AI at Microsoft, and he said, "We have to develop our own foundation models, which are at the absolute frontier, with gigawatt-scale compute and some of the very best AI training teams in the world." And apparently things are shifting when it comes to the business relationship between Microsoft and OpenAI, with Suleyman telling the Financial Times that the strategic shift follows a restructuring of its relationship with the ChatGPT maker in October. Basically, Microsoft is at that point now where they want to make their AI in-house as much as possible, much like Google does it with their Gemini AI program. And with Google in particular, they're actually even making their own chips called TPUs for their AI. And so I think Microsoft is trying to head in that direction instead of relying on OpenAI. And I would surmise that it's a combination of both self-sufficiency being a better business model in the long-term future instead of relying on a third party that might be a wild card, combined with the fact that OpenAI as a business, when you look at their numbers, it's really just not looking like great prospects. This follows NVIDIA recently expressing a lack of confidence in OpenAI when they recently backed away from a publicly announced up to $100 billion mega deal between OpenAI and NVIDIA that has been put on ice. NVIDIA instead opted to invest about a fifth of that, $20 billion. And with OpenAI needing every $1 billion they can take in order to support their endeavors and their ongoing debt and relationships with other companies and all of the money that is circulating there, this was a huge blow for the company. And now to see that Microsoft is starting to back away from OpenAI, trying to become more self-sufficient and potentially leave OpenAI to their own devices in the mid to long-term future, that could spell trouble for OpenAI. And the thing is, tensions between Microsoft and OpenAI have been building throughout the last year or so. Back in June of 2025, the following news made headlines. There's a Windows Central article whose headline reads, "Tensions boil as OpenAI executives reportedly accuse Microsoft of anti-competitive behavior as partnership frays." There's information coming in from an exclusive report by the Wall Street Journal, which Windows Central summarized as tension between the two companies has seemingly continued to brew. The ChatGPT maker seeks to evolve into a for-profit venture. However, Microsoft is seemingly holding back from giving its thumb of approval, as a transition may weigh heavily on its interests, including its rights to OpenAI's intellectual property. OpenAI is betting on Microsoft's approval to move forward with its for-profit transition, which will allow it to go public and raise money, but Microsoft's delayed blessing has seemingly placed some of OpenAI's executives over the fence, prompting them to accuse the tech giant of anti-competitive business practices. Because of how much Microsoft has invested in OpenAI, they have a lot of power over OpenAI's decisions, and OpenAI wants to go public, but doing so in some areas might not be in the interest of Microsoft, so Microsoft is hesitant to allow OpenAI to do so, and that's caused some friction in their business partnership and relationship. And then a few months back, on October of 2025, it was reported that a deal was made behind the scenes, a new definitive agreement where Microsoft and OpenAI will now allow the former Microsoft to independently pursue AGI or in partnership with third parties. Whereas before Microsoft was tied to OpenAI, they recently made a deal that allows Microsoft to pursue their own ventures while still being able to partner with OpenAI in ways that Microsoft is comfortable with, which kind of culminated in Microsoft coming out and saying that they want to pursue self-sufficiency, which raises red flags for OpenAI, which has become so dependent on their partnership with Microsoft. It feels like Microsoft is ready to jump ship and essentially almost start to compete with OpenAI rather than be an exclusive partner with them. What all of this means is that Microsoft has less incentive to support OpenAI, to invest in OpenAI, and they will likely want to put more of that money into their own self-sufficiency within the AI landscape. While the partnership between Microsoft and OpenAI currently still remains active, who knows if that will stay true for the mid to long-term future. What this plan for self-sufficiency means is that Microsoft is now starting to diversify by backing competitors to OpenAI like Anthropic and Mistral AI, and plans to launch its own models this year. And all this comes amidst reports and analysis highlighting that OpenAI is still continuing to bleed way more money than it's actually making, with articles like this one from Will Lockett, who's an independent journalist covering global politics, climate change, and technology. The headline of this Medium article reads, OpenAI is in a far worse position, talking about a previous article where he thought OpenAI had made $20 billion in revenue last year in 2025, but because he confused annualized recurring revenue with annualized recurring revenue, that $20 billion figure ended up being far more optimistic than the actual reality, which is that OpenAI's total revenue for 2025 was actually $11.9 billion, which sounds like a lot of money to the average Joe, but for a major corporation working at such high level, especially working on AI, those are basically pennies on the dollar. Will Lockett highlights how multiple analysis have found that OpenAI's operational costs will be significantly more than $28 billion in 2025. So even if they had made $20 billion in revenue, they're still likely miles away from breaking even. But again, they didn't actually make $20 billion in revenue last year. They actually made $11.9 billion, which is significantly less. Will Lockett continues with OpenAI's costs could be even higher than previously imagined, especially as more time passes, as more data centers are built and power requirements grow. 1.9 gigawatts of computing power is expected by 2025 from OpenAI, and a single gigawatt of AI-capable data centers costs $80 billion to build. A gigawatt of AI data centers consumes around $1.3 billion in energy costs annually. Data centers have a realistic operational lifespan of 3 years, so logically, the annual cost of a single gigawatt of AI compute power is almost $28 billion. So OpenAI's 1.9 gigawatts of compute will cost around $53 billion.
That's crazy. I thought when they said $27.97, I was like, oh, $28? That's not bad. And then I didn't see the billion. I was like, oh, never mind. Dude, the fact that it's like 14, 15, 16 billion dollars is like a penny to them is insane. That's crazy.
Dollars annually when you take all of these factors into consideration. So yeah, when you look at expenses at that level, the current revenue that OpenAI is seeing is just not going to cut it. Now, it's worth noting that some of that cost will be soaked up by the owners and operators of the data centers, which is why many AI data center operators are running at a catastrophic loss. But it doesn't change the fact that OpenAI's costs far exceed their revenue potential right now, which means that this is just not a viable business. It's just something where you throw money to burn in the fire. Matters are made worse for AI companies by the fact that they've recently had to commit to paying 100% of grid upgrade costs and electricity. They've been pressured to commit to cover electricity price increases from their data centers. Anthropic was the most recent AI company to make this commitment, but Microsoft did the same back in January 13th, and OpenAI followed on January 21st, and now Anthropic on February 11th. The same playbook on the same month. Why is that? Well, that's because the Trump administration is preparing a voluntary agreement requiring AI companies to pay 100% of new power generation costs. The companies are announcing these pledges before the White House event forces them to. Basically, AI data centers can
found you with the veteran tag. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you.
Consume so much power that some of that cost may be passed on to the consumers, which is something that can become a political liability for politicians who are promising their citizens that their electricity bills are going to go down or stay the same, which is why New York State senators introduced the bill to pause data center permits entirely. Senator Van Hollen introduced legislation requiring AI companies to pay for expansion costs. Virginia's new governor campaigned on making data centers pay their own way. When elected officials start running on your electricity bill, you've got maybe 6 months before voluntary becomes mandatory. Referring to this voluntary agreement from the Trump administration requiring AI companies to pay 100% of the new power generation costs. It's voluntary now, but once you start pissing off the public because of their increase in electricity bills as a result of data centers, that's when politicians start to lose ground. And so in the self-interest of politicians, they're enacting legislations to make sure that AI companies are eating up all of the cost, and AI companies are predicting that if they don't make their commitments now, then the current administration will make the voluntary agreement that will require AI companies to pay 100% of new power generation costs mandatory. And when that happens, the government gets to control parameters, whereas if AI companies kind of get ahead of it now, then they get to control the parameters while adhering to practices that ensure consumers don't have to pay more for electricity, compromising politicians' ability to like win over their citizens. It's AI companies basically going, hey, whoa, government, there's no need to pass legislation and make.
What'd you do in the Army? I was flight operations when I first started, or like my first term, and then my second term I moved over to UAV operator. Yeah. I did flight operations for 4 years and then UAV operator for 8.
Make laws that are mandatory, we'll do it ourselves, and that way AI companies have some.
No, I was in what do you call it? I was at Fort Hood. I wasn't in the I wasn't on the big like I wasn't on like Gray Eagle. I wasn't like on the big platforms or anything like that. So yeah, I was there at Hood. And people say Fort Irwin is where the dreams die. No, it's Fort Hood.
Freedom within that, where they can set some parameters and aren't completely controlled by government legislation. But yeah, what that means is that OpenAI also has to adhere to this commitment in order to not invoke the wrath of the government. That's only going to contribute to their annual expenses. And right now, based on OpenAI's own projection, they're apparently set to lose $14 billion in 2026. As summarized by Yahoo Finance here, a new report from the information claims to have seen internal OpenAI documents that essentially highlight potential performance projections, and their projection is that they'll lose around $14 billion for 2026, which is set to be roughly 3 times worse than early estimates for 2025. And those kinds of losses are estimated to persist for a few more years. Over the 2023 through end of 2028 period, the report claims OpenAI expects to lose $44 billion. $44 billion lost in just 5 years before turning a profit of $14 billion in 2029. And then as if all that wasn't enough, apparently the report claims that OpenAI plans to spend an astonishing $200 billion through the end of the decade, up until 2030.
That is
60 to 80% of which will be spent on training and running AI models. Now, something else that this Yahoo Finance article spotlights is how overly optimistic OpenAI is about its future prospects. Apparently, OpenAI's internal forecasts predict that the for-profit part of OpenAI will hit $100 billion in annual revenues in 2029, up from an estimated $4 billion in 2025. They claim that their revenue will go from $4 billion to $100 billion in a mere 4 years. Yahoo Finance thinks that those numbers are getting silly, stating that let's put that $100 billion in revenue into context. In 2025, NVIDIA had revenues of around $130 billion as a consequence of holding a near total monopoly over perhaps the largest tech hardware boom in human history. And OpenAI is expecting to more or less match that in about 4 years.
Yeah, because they had what do you call it? They were the first graphics card to have AI in it, incorporated in it. And the funny thing is, it's against people's will. I think that's the reason why they're estimating having these numbers of $100 billion and things like that, because they want to have AI in every single thing. Like now we're starting to see like gaming hardware that is gonna have AI. Like, was it Razer has like an AI thing? Now we're seeing like, we have graphics cards that have it. They're probably already making, if not already, they're gonna make processors that are gonna have AI with it. So I was gonna say probably RAM that's gonna have some sort of AI technology that's gonna be with it, but that one I'm not entirely sure. And then you got your laptops, like, your pre-built computers, your laptops. You already have AI incorporated in those, and also including the apps that you got. Like, for instance, if you use like Microsoft Outlook, if you use that, there you go, right there. That has AI in it already, because Copilot's right there. It's already built in, is incorporated in, and everything like that. So it's crazy.
As this Yahoo Finance article. Unless OpenAI knows something we don't, those internal forecasts seem to be rather optimistic, to put it lightly. Now, the information did report that OpenAI's cash burn is allegedly not.
Yeah, I feel like we use AI for so much now. Kids won't be able to think on their own. Yeah, and it's at the point where it's like AI is now like parenting kids, and it's sad. It's sad that like there's parents that are allowing this to happen. Like they're just giving their kids an iPad or a tablet or something like that, some mobile device, and AI is just like, hey, well, like I'm a teacher, I can teach a kid to do whatever, and like they won't even think about it. Like parents don't really monitor what the kids are doing, and that's what we're seeing stuff now, like with Discord and stuff like that. Yeah, protecting kids is we know that's a huge thing, but that's not their intentions. Their intentions is to have a control over society through apps and social media and stuff, which sucks. Yeah, I'm the first to say I give my kids screen time if I need to get something done though. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not like, yeah, if you're like, okay, they need to be occupied, that's fine, like while you work on something. Um that I can understand. But I mean, I think if it's like in a limited sense, and that's why you see like, with I think with I know for sure it's with China, but I'm not sure if it like Korea and Japan have it too. But they have like only a certain amount of time, um like they only have like a certain amount of time. I know like China was like the max you can have is like 3 hours or something like that with screen time. I think it's per week, or hold on, let me see. Let's see here. China laws on, I think it's screen time. Yeah. China law screen time. Implementing strict age-based screen time restrictions for minors, capping daily smartphone usage to the maximum of 2 hours for teenagers and as low as 40 minutes for children under 8. The regulation mandates a minor mode on devices, restricting access between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Yeah, aiming to curb addiction to promote healthier habits. So they actually have a law where like you can't be on that much. So from 16 to 17 years old, you get 2 hours per day. So these are per day. Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, again, like this is nice. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see. Gaming restrictions. It says since 2021, minors are limited to just 3 hours of online gaming per week, especially specifically on Fridays, weekends, and holidays. Usually from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The rules require app developers, platform providers, and device manufacturers to implement a mandatory minor mode that requires parental verification to bypass or change settings. And again, that's just to promote like their like a have a healthy lifestyle, not being attached to a device, like what we're seeing now. Like when people were talking about, I know we all laughed and joked about the movie Wall-E, where the humans are like in floating chairs and they're like they weigh a lot and everything like that. That's pretty much where we're going, where we just have things do everything for us, type of thing. So again, people may not like China, but you got to admit there are some systems that they haven't set in place that looks like it helps people out, even though like a lot may not agree with it, or the West may not agree with it. It's it helps with productivity. So like I don't know, just think if we had it, imagine if the United States had and I'm sorry to go like a little tech politics in here, but which I don't usually do, but it's like if the United States had like, just imagine like how much productivity people would have, and then also will we be in this state of where we're at now, where AI has to be in everything, type of thing. I know here in Arizona, my kid's school is actively trying to use less technology in teaching, but also keep kids up to date with technology so they don't fall behind. See, and that's understandable. Like, you don't want to be behind in tech, but the thing is, you don't want tech to teach people, if that makes sense. So it's like, learn how to build a computer, or how to troubleshoot, or how to like control screen time and things like that. Like, doing adjustments on computers, learning how to type. things like that. That's fine. But it's like one big thing like I had when I was in school, or when I was in college, let me put it that way, for game design, a lot of the classes I had were, it was self-taught. It wasn't even like, there was no point, like there's me questioning like, why am I even here? There are lessons where I had to go on, just like, they're like, okay, go on YouTube, look at this video of how to 3D model in Unreal or something like that, like to make a block out. And I'm like, I thought you're supposed to be teaching us this. That's what I asked my instructor. I said, I thought you're supposed to be teaching us this. We're not supposed to be learning from YouTube. Because at this point, why am I here? Type of thing, you know? Why am I giving a whole bunch of money? Why am I giving you my GI Bill if I could just do this on YouTube? I could have went to like a pilot training course to get my pilot's license and then learn this on the side, type of thing, you know? Let's see. I mean, we should be using to help find medical advancements. Yeah. I was telling somebody else before, YouTube university is go to be honest, by the way. I mean, that's how I learned how to build my computer, things like that. That's how I learned how to do audio. I'm still working on audio, obviously, because there's no such thing I'm gonna have perfect audio quality. Like, you guys probably hear the fan right now, like that whole, like you guys kind of hear the fan, like the wind blowing and everything like that. And then me is adjusting EQ settings, making sure I learn how to back up, you know, OBS and everything like that. So if it goes down, boom. But yeah, like it's crazy that sorry, I keep rambling on, but yeah, it's like, I can understand AI to an extent. Like, it just needs to be regulated. Like, I can see it as a tool, you know, anything with medical advancements, that's totally fine. But like, when it goes into like creativity, productivity of like, you know, just anything tech wise in, you know, in the industry, gaming industry and things like that, that causes people's jobs to be cut, you know, and things like that, then, you know, that's where I have a problem.
Not as bad as previously thought, with the company tearing through a mere $340 million in the first half of the most recent financial year, though Yahoo Finance states how that squares with overall losses counted in multiple billions isn't explained. Despite OpenAI's current optimism, most analysts predict that if the spending pace continues without a major new funding round, analysts warn OpenAI could face a serious cash shortage as early as 2027, increasing pressure to raise capital, restructure costs, or accelerate monetization. Furthermore, this post highlights how OpenAI's financials show how expensive scaling intelligence truly is, and why long-term funding, partnerships, and sustainable business models are just as critical as technical breakthroughs, which is why
and that's also another thing. That's why you see a lot of if you're looking in the game industry, a lot of companies and studios are using AI to help develop their games and things like that, or replace art, like, you know, making art assets and things like that, which people never wanted. People did not want it. They're like, what the heck is this? You know, they didn't want it in their products. They don't want to buy the game because of it. And that's why you see a good amount of games fail. And people are migrating over to indie games, because indie games is like, this person literally spent 5+ years or whatever, how many, like, they basically just dedicated 100% of their time into making a product that was a dream of theirs, and you know, just said screw it, put it out there, and then, hey, either hit or miss, you know. And then it didn't stop them. They're just like, all right, let me just go make another game, or let me work on this game more, and then it comes out to be a hit. Look at Blatro. Blatro was one of the first indie. I think Blatro was the first indie game to actually be nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards. Last year or the year before. I think it was last year. And then this year, or 2025, we had what's the name of it? Expedition 33. That is considered an indie game. They won Game of the Year, and they also broke the record at Game Awards, having the most wins. Having the most wins as a game, and also having the most wins as a indie game. Like, they won, like, I think it was 11 out of 13 awards or something like that. Out of like 11, they won 11 awards out of 13 nominations. So it's like, that's really good, you know, type of thing. So, and that gives a lot of people in the indie scene a lot of hope, saying like, okay, I'd rather just make a game, because I don't want to keep relying on these mega corporations, these big studios to make a game. Again, this sucks with Ubisoft. Ubisoft used to be like a tactical game. Look at like Splinter Cell, look at Ghost Recon, look at Rainbow Six. Like those are where those were like the colossal, the giants that created Ubisoft. Ubisoft was basically Tom Clancy. Like you couldn't think of a Tom Clancy game without Ubisoft, or vice versa, type of thing.
The fact that NVIDIA is kind of backing away a little bit from OpenAI in terms of fully committing with things like up to a $100 billion deal, or Microsoft starting to kind of become less reliant on OpenAI and starting to fund competitors and also funding their own AI operations to be a competitor to OpenAI, why all of that is extremely bad for OpenAI. Another kind of entity that AI companies rely on are banks, and even banks are starting to show hesitation about investing at the level that they once used to on companies like OpenAI, or companies like Oracle, who are closely tied to OpenAI and provide essentially the computing means for OpenAI to realize their AI infrastructure. A banker familiar with Oracle's fundraising said, "We basically tapped every single project finance bank possible, but there are only so many banks. Banks will have to offload that risk if they want to keep lending." And this individual hedgie had the following take when it comes to this matter. Banks are nervous about their exposure to AI financing and are looking for ways to offload risk they've already committed to. It's this like sunk cost fallacy thing where they've already invested so much that they have to stay on this train, but are trying to find ways to mitigate their risk. OpenAI burns $9 billion.
Yeah, because I feel like if everything is being invested to AI, like military, you got banking, like financials, science, things like that. If all of it is depending on this AI and then AI fails, then I think we're gonna have I think it may be the biggest economic crash ever or collapse. So that's why it's like you shouldn't solely rely on one thing,
dollars a year and doesn't expect profitability until 2029. NVIDIA just backed away from a $100 billion investment, and most recently, Microsoft has kind of backed away from their commitments to OpenAI to a pretty significant degree. The banks see the risk accumulating, which is why they're working this hard to get it off their books. When lenders are this eager to find someone else to hold the bag, pay attention to what they're telling you about their own confidence in the trade. And beyond that, companies like OpenAI are losing talent. So for example, Zoe Hitzig here recently posted the following on February 11th, 2026, talking about how I resigned from OpenAI on Monday, the same day they started testing ads in ChatGPT, basically questioning the moral implications of a company like OpenAI having the most detailed record of private human thought ever assembled, asking, can we trust them to resist the tidal forces pushing them to abuse it? What's unique about ChatGPT is that it has direct input from the end user, and a lot of that input reveals a lot about that person's psychological profile. And so integrating ads with ChatGPT while potentially exploiting the information that ChatGPT gains from its interactions with the end users, the moral implications of how manipulative that can get because ChatGPT can get to know someone very intimately, that's where Zoe Hitzig drew the line and said, I can't do this. This is like morally wrong, stating, I once believed I could help the people building AI get ahead of the problems it would create. This week confirmed my slow realization that OpenAI seems to have stopped asking the questions I joined to help answer. Framing the unique circumstances of running ads on ChatGPT specifically as ChatGPT users have generated an archive of human candor that has no precedent, in part because people believed they were talking to something that had no ulterior agenda. And so with that level of candor, what advertising in ChatGPT does is create a potential for manipulating users in ways we don't have the tools to understand, let alone prevent. So yeah, basically Zoe realized that when OpenAI doesn't really care about the ways in which this technology can be abused as long as it makes them profit, she was like, I'm out. I can't be a part of this. And it's not just OpenAI that's seeing these kinds of resignations. Anthropic's head of safeguards just quit because the world is in peril and wants to write poetry or something.
Wait, hold on. What did it say? It says, "My God, this week felt like that Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones, but for AI alignment. OpenAI fired their safety exec after she voiced opposition to their upcoming adult mode for 18 plus ChatGPT combos. Anthropic's head of safeguards just quit because the world is in peril and wants to write poetry. XAI lost 11 people, two of them co-founders, with one saying autonomously self-improving AI go live in 12 months. Oh, and a bunch of this comes right as we discovered AI models are now building themselves. Codex, Claude, and are sabotaging their human supervisors. Anthropic's risk report without them knowing. Yeah, that is very concerning. Remember that movie Terminator, Skynet? You know, a computer that becomes self-aware about things. You know, first it's created by humans, and then it becomes self-aware, and then it starts getting into military networks, launching ICBMs and nukes, and then Judgment Day happens, and then that's it. Yeah. And that's the thing when I tell people about movies and stuff, like people may see I'm crazy, or let's talk about video games, you know, stories in video games. Just think like that is a possibility. It is a possibility. It's a documentation. It's a possibility that can happen. If you guys have, especially with AI and everything, if you guys have seen the last two Mission Impossible movies where they talk about the entity, where it's basically AI that can manipulate reality, and people question what's happening. Look at Twitter right now. You know, a lot of people, when somebody posts a picture or there's a video, the first thing that you see, the first comment that you see is, Grok, is this real? They ask an AI, is it real? Like, people are relying so heavily on it that it's crazy. Like, they can't even tell the difference between what's real and what's not. That's how you know that's becoming an issue.
Anthropic's head of safeguards just quit because the world is in peril and wants to write poetry or something. XAI lost 11 people, two of them co-founders, with one saying autonomously self-improving AI go live in 12 months. Oh, and all of this comes right as we discovered AI models are now building themselves and are sabotaging their human supervisors without them knowing. And there's something being reported on en masse through major news outlets like Financial Times as well, with this article titled, OpenAI's ChatGPT Push Triggers Senior Staff Exits. And all the while, amidst all of this, amidst the giant mountain of a hurdle that OpenAI faces when it comes to their financial situation and how untenable it currently is, there's also the fact that their dominance in the AI scape is, as M puts it here, crumbling, highlighting a situation where competitors are catching up. Gemini, Google's Gemini, recently surpassed ChatGPT in daily conversations for the first time ever. And Anthropic's DAU jumped 11% after their Super Bowl ad. Notably, Anthropic's ad went viral precisely because it mocked OpenAI for introducing ads into AI. And then beyond that, this post right here aptly highlights all of the ways in which OpenAI has created negative PR for itself, and all of the ways it is fucked up where the public is starting to admonish OpenAI because they feel like their feedback isn't being listened to. As for the ads in question, I talked about this in a previous video. These ads from the Super Bowl basically making fun of the fact that ads are being introduced to ChatGPT and the way they have the potential to interrupt people and abuse ChatGPT's knowledge of those people in order for them to be able to like shell out targeted ads to exploit aspects of what ChatGPT has learned about that human psychology. And yeah, Anthropic's campaign is working because Anthropic has become the fastest growing software business of all time, as the numbers here show. Here's another individual highlighting this trend. A single coding tool went from $0 to $2.5 billion in 12 months.
That's crazy.
ChatGPT, the fastest growing consumer app in history, generated roughly $1 billion in total revenue during its first full year of monetization in 2023. Cloud Code did 2.5 times that, Cloud Code being from Anthropic, selling to a fraction of the audience, developers and engineering teams only, at a fraction of the brand awareness. Anthropic just seems to be a lot more well-positioned as a business model than OpenAI is, not to mention all of the bad press that OpenAI is getting and all of the ways that Anthropic has straight up like taken pot shots at OpenAI and has proven to be incredibly successful in doing so. Going back to user backlash, a big part of that had to do with the way OpenAI killed GPT-4o. ChatGPT now is up to like 5 something. But the reason people were pissed that 4o was retired was because there were some folks out there who were forming essentially this kind of like parasocial relationship with this AI model. a strong attachment to 4.0's
The
personality
loneliness.
and relied on it for emotional advice. OpenAI felt like they created a model that was far too easy for people to form an attachment with, and trying to prevent some of the potential like ethical questions that may come with that, they retired 4.0. But because they'd already put out the 4.0 model and a lot of people had gotten to like really like this model and become attached to it, its retirement, especially I think like around Valentine's Day, was something that many people absolutely despised and turned on OpenAI as a result. So that's created tons of negative PR with hashtag Keep4O trending on social media and making the rounds and going viral. And so people who were once supporters of OpenAI are now like celebrating the fact that OpenAI is projected to lose $14 billion in 2026, so on and so forth. And then outside of people who formed parasocial relationships with ChatGPT, a campaign called Quit GPT is going viral for other ethical reasons, like the way OpenAI's leadership contributed to politicians that a lot of people didn't agree with, the way AI is used in government enforcement, as well as ethical unease and corporate accountability. Just a lack of values on the part of these companies that seem to be dead set on making as much money as possible on this technology without asking questions about its potential uses of abuse, especially given how powerful it is. Now, amidst all this, it is hilarious that OpenAI brings up ethics itself because they believe it's unfair and warned U.S. lawmakers that its Chinese rival DeepSeek is using unfair and increasingly sophisticated methods to extract results from leading U.S. AI models to train the next generation of its breakthrough R1 chatbot. So let me get this straight. OpenAI, whose entire business model revolves around stealing information from other people in order to train their AI without permission, are complaining that their work is being stolen for the benefit of another company. Do you see the irony and hypocrisy in that? Which is why people have been coming out on social media and making fun of all of this, saying things like, "Mommy, someone copied my Plagiarizer 9000. The plagiarizer who got plagiarized is complaining that they got plagiarized. You can't make this up. Even companies like Google are saying people are copying its AI without its permission, much like it scraped everybody's data without asking to create its AI in the first place.
It's crazy because it's like also there's a it's been happening on Twitter where there's AI artists, or I'm saying there's AI quote unquote artists that are trying to file copyright infringement on other AI artists because they are using their AI art. You know what I'm saying? Which it doesn't belong to them anyway. So that's the funny part. That's like it's funny. I swear something in 2019, 2020, really, I think it's 2020, really altered people's minds, thinking like no is yes, and that is like the new okay. Like that is insane.
So yeah, suffice to say that people are not sympathetic to these companies' complaints when they themselves engage in the very same actions that they're complaining about. People are also starting to become a lot more aware of the moral implications behind how powerful a tool AI is and the way it can be exploited, especially when executives are full on coming out and saying that they want to replace workers, with Suleiman, DeepMind co-founder and Microsoft AI head, predicting that most white-collar computer-based tasks will be fully automated by AI in 12 to 18 months. So jobs like law and accounting and all of those things, he believes all of that will be run by AI in 12 to 18 months. That's and that insane. Those people will essentially be out of work. All the while, government officials like Andrew Yang warn of middle-class shrinkage as a result of AI. Bernie Sanders labeled it an economic earthquake, and skeptics highlighted AI's limits like hallucinations and past overhyped timelines. And indeed, you look everywhere right now and you'll find plenty of stories of just how flawed and unreliable AI currently is. It is an impressive technology, and when it works, it works. But when it doesn't, it fails epically, and the over-reliance on AI will mean that when a failure happens, that will domino effect into like unimaginable consequences. So for example, a scenario like this.
Yeah, I think
we just found out our AI has been making up analytics data for 3 months, and I'm going to throw up. It completely fucked over their financial bookings. It reads right here that we've been using an AI agent since November to answer leadership questions about metrics. It seemed amazing at first, with fast answers, detailed explanations. Everyone loved it. I just found out it's been hallucinating numbers this entire time. Our VP of sales made territory decisions based on data that didn't exist. Our CFO showed the board a deck with fake insights. The AI was just inventing plausible sounding percentages. I only caught it by accident when someone asked me.
So basically, it's like if somebody went to a consultant about numbers or something, and that consultant agent was just like, yeah, 30%. That's what it's gonna be. 30%, 40%. You investing $2.5 billion into this is a 85% success rate that you will generate double, probably even triple your profit.
To double.
When people say how to, like, it's almost like, you know how like when people say, like when people lie and they're like, well, how are you lying so convincingly? It's just because it's you are the, as long as you are confident of what you're doing, like your answer, if your answer is confident, boom. And that was like one thing I still remember in the military when I went to my promotion board. It doesn't matter if you answer the question correctly, which I'm still like, you should answer it correctly. It's your confidence in it. Because if a person that can just a person that can answer a question incorrectly, right, and can answer a question like incorrectly, but be very confident of it, they're like, I like that guy. I like that person, because, and I can see them as being a soldier because they're confident in their abilities. But even though it's not the correct answer, compared to somebody that knows the answer, but then like when they answer it, it's not as confident, and they're like, well, they answered correctly, but I don't know, type of thing.
Check something. I started digging, and holy shit, it's bad. This right here highlights the importance of human oversight. Why you can't just rely on AI to do everything and leave it to be fully autonomous, because it's
YouTube
still
with their moderation.
It's nowhere near reliable enough for it to be able to be deployed at this level. Even if it's right 99% of the time, that 1% can fuck up everything. On a smaller scale, we have situations like these where ChatGPT erased 2 years of a professor's work with one click, and there was no way back. A professor lost 2 years of research after disabling the data consent option in ChatGPT settings. Then we have security concerns like this one. A code error temporarily allowed Copilot Chat to expose confidential emails and files in its responses.
Yeah.
A bug enabled the AI to include content from protected emails and files, especially in sent items and drafts, that were safeguarded by sensitivity labels and DLP policies. Microsoft has confirmed the issue and is deploying a fix. And back in December of 2025, Microsoft full-on said that Windows 11 and its AI features do hallucinate like every other chatbot and poses security risks to users. And outside of security risks, people who have tried to use Windows Copilot AI exclusively for the computing needs has often led to results where the computer feels incompetent than if you were to use it normally and regularly as we do today with a mouse and keyboard, instead of having AI try to do everything for you. With AI often not performing tasks as commanded, or with it presenting misinformation when asked questions. Like, there are times when it works here and there, but the times that it doesn't makes it enough of a friction point and makes the technology unreliable enough that AI as a technology is, seeing a lot of skepticism, and understandably so. On a more severe level, we have situations like this one. An AI-powered surgical tool is facing backlash after allegedly harming patients it was designed to treat. Multiple lawsuits have been filed against the Trudy navigation system, alleging that the addition of AI made the device less safe, not more. On a less severe level, we have complaints of using AI in the workplace when it comes to game development, with this article from October of 2000.
But EA staff are struggling with management urging them to use AI for just about everything, report claims. Yeah, that's why they're all gone. That's why a lot of people are laid off. Look what it says at the bottom. Sources claim EA's use of AI tools is creating flawed code and could be leading to layoffs. Yeah. What up, Hans? So now that I think about it, Emperor Palpatine just wanted to be comfy. Think about it all in other. Think about it in all other movies. He's in a silk robe with his hood on. He just wants to rule the galaxy with an iron fist while comfy. What's going on, Blue? Still lurking with a very early work start for me. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the lurk and supporting. Thank you guys all for coming in and supporting the stream. And also just spend your time and things like that. I appreciate it.
2025, highlighting how EA staff are struggling with management, urging them to use AI for just about everything. Sources claim EA's use of AI tools is creating flawed code and could be leading to layoffs. And then you have game companies like Roblox highlighting this amazing use of AI and the way it can just automatically generate games.
And
then what it ultimately generates is copyrighted material. Like this right here, what they generated is just Expedition 33. This is not brand new, created from scratch content. This is just copying and pasting of existing content. Like this is straight up just complete creative bankruptcy. And so, yeah, the general sentiment surrounding AI right now, seeing how the technology has time and again proven to be unreliable or produce quality output that is far inferior to what humans can do right now, is that AI solves zero problems currently that have not been solved yet. All the results it produces are worse and less consistent than what can be achieved by hand. The only selling...
See, and that's also, I'm sorry. And that's why it's an issue when it comes to creating video games, because again, with AI, they have to get the information from somewhere. They compile different images and things like that to create a character or to create whatever that you prompted, that you typed in a prompt. So just think, you're like, all right, I'm gonna use AI to make a game and stuff, but then you're gonna get hit with multiple, copyright infringements by multiple studios and artists, because they realize some of their work that they have done is in your said game. So doing that is pretty much just like not career suicide, but it's gonna blemish your image of making games or any type of creativity.
Selling point is that it can produce the results faster. It's literally a slot machine by definition. And then there are all of the fears surrounding how the government wants to exploit AI. So for example, this Axios article highlights how the government and Anthropic have been in talks to enable the military to use the AI technology for what they call all lawful purposes. Now, Anthropic made a stand on ensuring these two areas are off limits: the mass surveillance of Americans and fully autonomous weaponry. The U.S. government, the Pentagon, was not happy with that and threatened Anthropic with a punishment. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is close to cutting business ties with Anthropic and designating the AI company a supply chain risk, meaning anyone who wants to do business with the U.S. military has to cut ties with the company, a senior Pentagon official told Axios. Basically, crippling Anthropic as a business if they don't abide by the Pentagon's demands that Anthropic's AI presented to the military doesn't have the restrictions that Anthropic is proposing due to just ethical concerns. The way the Pentagon puts it is that the Department of War's relationship with Anthropic is being reviewed. Our nation requires that our partners be willing to help our warfighters win in any fight. Ultimately, this is about our troops and the safety of the American people. But what they're really saying is, this quote right here describes it aptly: Anthropic won't let us use their technology for mass surveillance of American citizens, so we're designating them a national security risk, the U.S. Department of War. That's pretty much what happened. But amidst all this, of course, AI companies are trying to present themselves under a positive light, which is why we're seeing reports that Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Anthropic, and Meta are paying influencers between $400,000 and $600,000 each to promote AI products on Instagram and YouTube. When you have to resort...
And the thing is, because of how cost of living is and just the economy in general, people are like, $400,000 is really nice. Come on, us right now, like 400 grand, that seems pretty nice. You wouldn't have to, like, you can invest that. You wouldn't have to, you can live in an apartment for God knows how long, off of that, just 400 grand. So, and it's tempting. So a lot of people did it.
To that to try to convince people that AI is good and ethical and that the technology is actually better and outputs great quality, when currently all it outputs in the current state of things and in the current exploitative use of things is slop. Like, that's when these companies are starting to get desperate and really want to make sure the adoption of AI technology is as vast as they wanted, so they can make their money back, because they've put too much money into this AI venture for them to not make any money off of this. And if that were to happen, then guess what? That's what we call a bubble bursting. And whether we're actually headed there or not, only time will tell. A lot of people are in the belief that the current state of AI, the current state of things, it feels like indications of some kind of big bubble being on its way to being burst, but only time will tell. But as far as OpenAI specifically is concerned, that is definitely a bubble that feels like it's about to pop. It feels like other companies are better positioned, though even for those companies, there is just an insane amount of expense that has to happen that I don't know if it's ultimately sustainable for the next couple of years, where they need to continuously expend dozens of billions and not make anywhere near the revenue that they need to make to build out the infrastructure, to power the technology. And those kinds of recurrent costs are so incredibly expensive. And all the while they're bleeding money, and there's a lot of backlash, and there's a lot of like uncertainty and ethical questions, and all of it getting in the way of this being a technology that is just mass accepted and mass adopted. And with OpenAI specifically, aside from the fact that their financial position is extremely poor, they're starting to lose relationships with companies like NVIDIA, and with Microsoft now kind of trying to become more autonomous and less dependent on OpenAI. That puts OpenAI in an even more precarious position, especially with competition encroaching and surpassing OpenAI in many ways. So OpenAI is in serious trouble. It was before, and it continues to be. And I'll be curious to see if OpenAI is somehow able to find a way around this, or if there's a company that, as analysts predict, is doomed to run out of cash in the not-so-distant future. But again, only time will tell.
Yep.
In the meantime, though, this is kind of an overview of OpenAI as a whole and the AI landscape in general. I'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on the current state of AI and what you think prospects look like for OpenAI specifically. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.
You just always have to do that. You always got to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, put it in the chat. Yeah. You always got to put, it's a good catchphrase. Good catchphrase, fingers and everything like that. Yeah. Love it. All right. Let me go ahead and let's get everything ready for Battlefield. Ooh wee. All right. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. If you ain't up on things. I represent from the gangs from across the world. Hit them corners and the lolos, girl. It's the DRE. All right. Hey, my sister's at the club. Do it no way. Okay. Doing his thing. Yeah. Bow. Bow. Everybody knows. And everybody go. Boop, boop. Let's see here. Excuse me. We getting money. I saw she in the club. Remy Rose. Okay. Who's standing on the furniture doing his thing? Wait, don't mind. Ba da ba. Everybody know, everybody go. Bring this shit to Papa. Boom shakalaka. All right. Let me do. Oh, check this. There you go. Oh, that's a heavy cone. All right. Ah, a bad bit. Okay. Battlefield 6th. I spelled that wrong. Battlefield 6. Okay. It was standing on the furniture doing this thing. Yo, couch Rick James. All right. Ba-da-da. Bow, bow. Everybody know, everybody. Look at me. Look at me. I knew. All right, Brand. In SV98 Purgatory. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I know people are probably people are probably upset because like on my YouTube I have like my kick channel on there too, but the issue with that is I can't go live on there. I try to go live on I tried to go live on Kick, but the issue with that is their bit rate. You have to put it at 10 or not 10,000 at 8,000, and if you don't, you're SOL. Like your connection, like my connection kept dropping and everything, so it's unfortunate. So that's why I haven't been on there. About it, man. All right, everybody go. And everybody. Oh, also, guys, playing with viewers. Make sure you guys want to get your drops and everything like that, but also playing with viewers and everything as well. So, yeah. Do. Season 2 advanced pack unlock 100 or sorry 1100 battlefield credits to get the battle pass and more. Okay. Did they release my gun yet? No, put that way. You release it yet? No. I want this gun. I want it. I want this gun. I love it. It looks good. It looks great. Hey. All right. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Okay. So we're in Purgatory. Tooted and booted. Hey. Daily log and rewards. All right. We're gonna claim that. Okay. Wait, I'm already done with this? Really? Okay. Got the DMR. What is? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. This is the actual battle pass itself. Okay. My bad. Oh, we're on this side. Okay. Whoa. Okay, how we looking with?
All call signs, you are cleared to attack. Secure the OBJs and defend against any hostile acts. Move out.
Oh, so my RPG. Okay, cool. Oh, damn.
We have lost Alpha. Clear to attack a marked objective.
I've spotted a hostile sniper in IL.
Wait, is that a? That's no. This is a person. Oh, baby. Oh, stop it. Oh.
Keep the pressure on.
Oh.
You're falling apart. Get cover!
No way, right? Yeah, no way. Ooh.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
This is an issue. That is a big issue. Ollie, thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate it.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie. We need attack support from marked objective.
All right, so a man-portable air defense system designed to target enemy aircraft requires lock-on before launch, after which the user must maintain target acquisition by tracking the aircraft with the weapon sight to preserve missile guidance. Missiles can reacquire targets mid-flight if tracking is lost and countermeasures are deployed. Okay. Sound defender requires a lock-on before launch, which will self-guide to the target unless intercepted by countermeasures. Capable of faster and longer range lock-ons for ground and air targets that have been marked with a... Okay. Let's try this real quick. Get away from my base. Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on. So best of both best of both worlds. What I'll just do is this. I know it's not something that you'd really do, but you know, screw it. There you go. That's a tank. Big old tank. Keister, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hopefully I said that right. Oh. Gotta find him. Find him. Where? I don't have a thermal, so I can't show. I can't. Son of a gun. He's down. Oh. I forgot I'm not recon, so it's like I don't just hold my breath all the time. 789998212. It's coming up. Well, hopefully one of my teammates got him. Hopefully one of my teammates got him. It's Keister. Keister. Sorry. Sorry, it's not Keister, it's Keister. Okay. Thank you so much for the for pronouncing it. Thank you for the pronunciation. Thank you. Now I know. Thank you. My bad. My bad. My bad. Yeah, if I mess up names, if I mess up people's names, let me know. Let me know. I hear worse in the military. Oh no. No. It's funny because it reminds me. I had there was a guy that was in my I went to basic training with, and his last name is Buhite. Like, but the thing is, people kept saying his name is bullshit. Like they're like bullshit, and he's like, no, it's Buhite. I was like, bro, this must suck. He's like, dude, he's like, it's terrible. And I was like, was this in high school as well? And he's like, bro, it was worse in high school. He's like, but then again, you know, later on you get around to it. And I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Charlie has been neutralized. Our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
Dude. I hit it, but I don't know. Count it as a kill though. No, it didn't count as a kill.
I have eyes on a hostile sniper west of your location.
Yeah, dude, this. Damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's rally and counter.
Dude, let me lock on. Shit. My first week in basic, they asked me if they asked me if that's how my name was pronounced. I told them the correct way for the whole rest of basic. When they talk to me or call me over, it's Aster.
We're attacking Delta.
Oh no. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that for them to do that to your name. I don't see it anymore.
We now hold Alpha.
don't think that's gonna do anything, but why not? Oh, we ran into that. That was insane. I wonder if you're on that rock over there, if you can actually see, if you can like see into their base as well. Oh, I got damage on that. Yeah, guys, if you got a what do you call it? If you're trying to snipe in battle, like sniping in Battlefield, honestly, if you're not trying to get the mastery grind, it says it maintains lock. Was I lied to? Maybe. Oh, I thought I saw. No. We got 2 more. I'm still trying to figure out the relock thing. Oh, okay. So I picked that up. Okay. Let's see. It seems that way sometimes. I watch my numbers of rockets locked on and still not do anything. Yeah, it's weird. He's dead. Wherever that was. Damn. Yeah, it's weird to see that. Oh, goodness gracious, what I'm about to say. Oh. Yeah, it's really weird because it's like they say when you fire the rocket, if it loses track, you could relock on and it will like reacquire the target, but when I shot it said miss. So and then I try to lock on again and nothing. I'm getting these damn hit markers on these guys. Yeah, it's so weird. So like I gotta try it. Dude, the thermal sight on the NVO 228E is absolutely amazing on that map. It's like I'm playing as Predator, dude. Like this map is literally Predator. Like you're playing Predator. If you have a thermal, like you're playing Predator pretty much. And that's why I'm like, well, when I get level 40 on this damn gun, whenever that is, then it'll be nice playing this map because I actually be able to see people. And also using a sniper rifle playing as an engineer doesn't really help, but there's a dude that's flying a low bird that pisses me off all the time. Oh, he's it. So I'm kind of in that. You know what? Oh no! Don't quit the game. I'm gonna go back to recon. But yeah, it's a pain. It's such a pain.
Enemy attack confirmed at Alpha.
It's like you might as well just use the stinger, because at least when you fire, you're just like, all right, that's it, you know.
City boy, city boy.
Get wrecked XMA. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. That's a very interesting name. The hell are you looking at? Here, I'll put that there. I don't play Assaulter that much, but I did last map on the new one. And oh man, being able to have a spawn beacon near enemy spawn is peak. Oh, I bet. Let's see. Appreciate homies. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for everything. Remember, we are doing the partner push. We did submit our application. We are in the 2-week trial period. Yeah, it's the gun from Bad Company 2. Dude, that XM8 was crazy. Now, here's the crazy thing is when it comes to that gun. Like, I used it for a while. I used first I used the P416, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use a different gun. I started using that M16, the burst. Oh man, dude, that thing was nuts. Oh. Okay, that's us. I love in the whole wild world. If corrupt, give a fuck about it. I always be broke. Damn. Oh. I screwed that up. Yeah, the SMG one was insane. Oh, I remember that. It didn't have a stock on it. I activated a green booster for an hour. Oh. Yeah, be dedicated then. Oh, what the? All right, hold on. How am I not able to? Okay. Oh, dude, he's scared the hell out of me. Okay. Where's that? Oh, there they are. Guess who's back on the motherfucker? Okay, so let me go back to 100 meters. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh, get dog. Okay, that went down. You know what? I might have to give me this. Let's see if I can do it. Perfect. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Will this work? Oh, great. That stands up. Cool. What are you shooting at? All right. Oops. Let's add this here. Okay. Boom. It's called the XM8 Impact. Yeah, they bring both for show. My boy got the decoy set up. But dude, I will forever be decoy man when it comes to the. I will say, I wish I'm able to freaking. I wish I was able to freaking. What do you call it? I wish I could mount the damn gun on this, right? But it don't let you.
Objective Charlie is in enemy hands. Hostiles are attacking objective Alpha.
Oh. I kind of need them. I want them to be on the hill. Teammates, I love you guys, but can you guys not be on the hill? I'm just kidding. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Oh. Dude, what an ass. Oh. You get him. You get his ass. You get his ass. Nice. All right. So usually I don't do this, but hit. Damn it. Oh, now that killed. Man. That was a rough one. GG's, GG's. And we hate. Oh. We gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. If you hear me, then you feel me. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Woof. See me on TV, Instagram, I'm popping. Hey. Let's see here. Man, we only got this one new map, I know. And the crazy thing, it's good. It's a good map. It's actually a good map. Let's see. Some guy other day was crying LMAO saying we only got breakthrough and was toward a casual breakthrough. Oh gosh. They were making it sound like we were gonna get three to four, maybe rest will be assured as the season progresses. Yeah. They were planning on releasing new bigger maps in the future. I hope they do. I've been telling them this when I worked at EA. I'm actually like wearing one of my employee t-shirts, which is funny. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's like, yeah, these are one of the shirts that we got from EA. And then our EA hat. Yeah, we got some cool stuff. Yeah, I wish if they can go back and change stuff, like, because somebody asked me this day, if we can go back and change that, like, if you could change like how you want Battlefield to play out, like how would you do it? I said, well, it's simple. All I would do is, like, I would say work on Battlefield, like work on the multiplayer for Battlefield. Once you establish a strong core multiplayer for Battlefield 6, then that's when you start going in and doing the what do you call it? That's when you start going in and then you can work on RedSec. You know, have like a small team work on RedSec, and then like once you got multiplayer like established and everything and it's good to go, still like then shift some of the team over to RedSec to work on RedSec, but then have a small team to still, like, you know, update multiplayer and stuff like that. At least have 2 seasons of content ready to go for multiplayer before going work on RedSec. And I know people are gonna say, well, they have multiple like, you know, they have multiple studios and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, but look at the multiple, like, look at the status of Battlefield right now. That's the unfortunate thing. If you got 4 teams working on a game and the game is still not performing well, that's a concern, if I gotta be honest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We all saw that, right? We all saw that guy. I don't know. Will I be able to hit that dude? Wait, where'd that glint go? Where you at? There you are. No! Somebody killed him. I saw that glint and I was like, ooh, shit. Who that? Oh. Hello, bird. I need to go to like a test. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I need to go to a test range for it, but then again, I just heard about what do you call it? I'm just gonna take this car. I heard about somebody that made a test range for Battlefield for so long. I'll just ride with this guy. Yeah, a guy that made a test range for Battlefield for Battlefield 6, he was getting screwed over. Like every time when they did an update, like they always broke his test range map, which a lot of people used and loved. And I was like, damn, that sucks. It does. You know what I actually missed with this game? It wasn't, or not, like in Battlefield. I think the last time was in Battlefield 3, I believe. But having the upgrade to like have a thermal zoom in, like that's what I miss. I can't do anything. Whoa, buddy, where are we going? Wait, no. Where? Skirt, sir, what are you doing? I don't know what. I guess he wanted to go into the base. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to do.
Secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, Rack, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Get up there. See, why is it so difficult to ooh, why is it so hard to climb? Like that's look at it, look. I gotta spam the jump button. I gotta spam A. Like that shouldn't be a thing. I don't want to get anything down there, anything. Oh, dude, sometimes this fire over here, they be getting me. Wait, where'd it go? Always welcome, broski. Ah, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. No. Okay, they haven't fixed that.
Sniper, use cover.
Objective Echo has been lost.
Sniper, use cover.
Objectives held and will take ground.
I don't know why I did that. I had to make that face like. I don't know why. That was crazy. It's pretty tied up right now. They did come out of that not tower, but they came out of that tunnel. You guys tell me? Can you guys tell that my brain's trying to process? Oh, oh. So if I look, oh nope, they destroyed it. God dang it! The hell is it? Oh. Okay, so if okay, where?
Objective Foxtrot neutralized.
So I put a decoy down and it fell through there. So
Objective Foxtrot is under our control.
I'm curious. They forget get their hair cut. Yeah, I did it. People told me to put people told me I should put a laser on on my sniper rifle. They said it works. People said that lasers work on the sniper rifle, but then again, I've had no luck with it. I will say I do like the mixture of the outdoors mixed with indoors and stuff. See, like, this is a true Battlefield map. This is a true Battlefield map. This is what we want. Like, have a mixture of, like, obviously you have your vehicle combat, but then mixture of infantry, you know? The closest we got is what's the name of it? Yeah, the closest thing that we got ever is Cairo. Cairo is like, well, I can't even say exactly it's Cairo, but Cairo is like the closest to like having a pretty decent map. No, he threw a grenade at me. Oh! Oh, he mad. Guys, whatever you do, don't go forward. Do not go forward. There's a mine. Oh, there he is. I don't know if will I get the kill? I don't know. Whoa, shit. Baby, you my everything. You all my ever want. We can do a real thing. Dude, I was like, I actually hit a somewhat of a trick, not trick shot. Holy crap, not a trick shot, a quick scope. A little bit. No. Oh, son of a beer. Alpha stinky. I am not stinky. I am clean. Clean as a whistle. But how are you? How's it going? Bam, bam, bam. Baby, you're my can do it bigger than you ever done it. All right. See, that's cool that you actually like earn the battle pass points and everything, like just by XP. Because holy crap. Same thing every single time. Ooh, contaminated on breakthrough on contaminated. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hey. Attackers. All right. Ads are over. Are they? Oh, goodness gracious. Do 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 do. 5. Okay, so 35. I don't even know if I have it. Do I have it set up? I think I do. Yep. I think I have it set up. Because sometimes auto tune doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't want to work. Meow. 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 Uh-oh. I don't even know what I had it at. I think it was at this. Hello. Did you just meow at me? No, I said meow. That is crazy. 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 For 1 hour XP, I did pretty good with how much kills I usually get. I got 22. Wait, you went 22, 1 and 4, or you went 22, 14? Okay, now I can. Okay, now see like team paint. I'm not a monkey. I don't do those things. Hey, dance. Dance. Come on, do something. Do something, Chino. Come on. I don't know why I sound like. I don't know why I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger right there. Ah. Come on, tell a joke. Tell a joke. Oh, so now we just talking about Now we just talking about. Now we just going with names, huh? Well, yeah. What, Ariel? What do you want? What? What? You want to call my name? You want to say my name? I'll say your name. Oh, son of a bitch. T-Pain. No. No, the T-Pain. Squeeze. No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because if I sing like T-Pain, then YouTube is chopped. They're gonna be like, oh, well, okay, now you're trying to sound like T-Pain. Now we know what song you're trying to sing. We're gonna copyright strike you. I don't want to do that. I can't do it. That's why I can't do it. Oh. I hope your food gets delivered to you cold. I don't get food delivered to me. I make my own food. Thank you. So, yeah. That's a rude. That's a mean thing to say. I hope you forget about it and it burns. I'm not cooking anything. I already ate earlier. Anything else? Does it have to be right now? Well, I don't forget about my food. I sit right there. I'm one of those people that, like, if I microwave something, oh nice. Like if I microwave something, I'm sitting there staring at the microwave like this. I just do that. Not the microwave. I do it with the oven as well. Everybody win. His name is Bibbins. 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 Bibbins is gonna get snapped. They got right there. They guy's gonna shoot. They guy's gonna shoot Bibbins. You all good? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, there goes the, well, that's awkward. I need to get you here so I can feed you. Why? Why? I mean, food's nice. Food is nice. Food is good. But I mean, I'm at a healthy weight now. I'm at a healthy weight. Thanks from the DA. Ariel, I have a question for you. Are you a feeder? Is that what you are? Are you a feeder? Don't answer that. Oh, shot him right in the ass.
Enemy infantry.
No! Wait and see. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I could have got I could have got that shot. I could have got that kill. Oh my god. Stop it. You know, you're just now figuring this out. Yeah. We don't talk about food. What are you talking about? No! Motherfucker. God damn it. Hello? Okay. All right, game. All right, just warped me into the thing. That is insane. Oh. That is a very interesting thing. I swear, if this fix the servers. Fix the server. Fix the freaking server. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed off about that. Oh, goodness gracious. Getting mad. Getting very mad. Hey, T-Chart, what's going on? Excuse me. How you doing? All right. Just regular attack and defend. Boom, 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 boom. Why this map? Oh, in the air. Get like me. Get like me. Get like me. Ever seen the Chevy with the butterfly doors? Oh, in the air. Let's see. Ooh. Shit. Shit. Will this work? Can I put that there? Yep. You need to get like me. No, don't get like me. All right. Anything? Yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh, what, goodness gracious. All right, we got UFOs. Golden Bird. Is today gonna be one of those? Yeah, I think today's gonna be one of those days where it's just connection issues up the wall. Freaking zoo. The fuck?
Got eyes on a sniper! Bravo has been lost.
Get like me. Oh, motherfucker. Open the door. Connection? Is my connection going fuck? Oh, my connection's going weird.
All squads, this is our final line of defense. Final sector must hold. Enemy forces are being depleted. Keep on the attack.
Boop. There's no way, right? I could possibly get the. I don't know how placing a. Oh shit! I don't know how placing a sensor is considered a. You know. Yeah, I don't know how placing a motion sensor is considered a defense. It's not really a defense. It's not really an offense or a defense, really. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have some pasta when I'm done. On these. Don't start talking about food. Oh, I'm talking about it. I'm gonna have some pasta. I'm gonna watch TV shows on my projector. I'm gonna go on Amazon and watch what's the name? Oh my god, Jack Ryan. I watched that. Like I started watching that show. That show was good. All right, Rocket Man. This kid made me hungry as fuck. Then an hour later made me throw up and starving again. Well, that's not good. Whee! Yeah, that's definitely not good. Diesel. Yeah, that man doesn't have an eye anymore. Oh, I got C's. I feel it coming back. I feel it coming. Okay. Underground when we come around. Keep the hose in check. That's Wondering about the major league. I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. Hey. The Two Toxic Tony with the red 7. What up, man? How you doing? I haven't used my soundboard in a long time. How you doing? How was the stream? Hopefully everything was good. Let me give a shout out. Boom. Playing NBA 2K26. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't followed Two Toxic Tony, go ahead, go drop him a follow. Known this guy since college. He was a streamer on the stream team for Armada. Do big dangs. What up, big dog? I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. The Shock G, don't want to put a shit on you. Hey. As you know that I get around. Thank you for the shout out. Have a good stream. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you got to head out, hey, it's okay. Oh, by the way, those that do not know, I'm Al Pacino. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, my name is Al Pacino. I am a Battlefield streamer that does a variety of content creation as well. Sometimes we do reactions to stuff that's going on in the gaming industry, do some article reads and stuff. And we also do that on YouTube as well. But then after that, we just go play some Battlefield. And usually we're, getting destroyed on Battlefield. Right now, I am doing like one of the hardest challenges of my time of gaming, I guess. It's pretty much doing a mastery grind challenge, I guess. We're trying to get all the weapons to mastery level 50. Right now we're in Purgatory with the sniper rifles. It is a pain and it's not fun and it sucks. So yeah, it's terrible. Breakthrough and we're attacking. Inhaled a little piece of water. It's so weird. Like when you inhale, like just breathing, you can struggle. like inhale a piece of like a little bit of saliva and you freaking just start gasping and choking and stuff. It's terrible. It's the worst thing ever. All right, where's who's shooting what? Oh, come. Round and round they go. Hey, you get up there. Come on. Why is it so hard to put a damn? Okay. So why is it so damn hard to put a freaking laser designator? It ain't hard. It's hard out here for a Battlefield player. I can shoot through that. What the fuck? Hey! Okay, there we go. Let's snipe through that. Uh-oh. What's this? Having a wonderful time. Oh, you turn that gun. You turn that gun. Yes, you turn that gun. Go. Shit. Don't you fire it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. If I do that. Is that a...
Got eyes on a sniper. Watch yourself.
Let's see.
Sniper!
Oh! Just pick that up. It would be a wonderful time if you practice sea paint. No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not getting in trouble.
Sniper! Stay low!
There's no way, right?
Under fire! Sniper!
Oh shit. There you go. Shoot at that. No, this is. It looks like a person. Or part of it. Damn. That RPG. That RPG.
Hostile AT!
We are targeting Alpha.
Hey, but I
Eyes on
can't
the sniper!
wait.
Watch yourself!
Motherfucker. 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 Oh, what the fuck? No. Ooh, don't peek out too much. Tell me what it's all about. Cause I can't wait. Shot. It was a little too early on their shot. Oh. Whoa! What? Hold on. No. No, 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 no. I got hit before that glint even hit, before that glint even popped up. That is some bull. That is some boulder dash. Y'all see that boy? Y'all see that shit? Oh, got these. Oh, that was a strong one too. Oh, thanks. Hey, Happy, how's it going?
City boy.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
City boy.
Hey, I'm Happy. I'm Happy's wife, and am looking for some help finding some type of resources to help my family out. Happy, who is a wounded combat veteran's Purple Heart and Bronze Stars recipient. Oh, wow. Holy. Well, I appreciate it. You know, also appreciate everything that he did. Oh, holy. That's insane. There's that guy.
Enemy UAV. Sniper contact. Stay low. Contact. Sniper. Stay low.
It's so lucky I can't put a. Oh, I can't. If I can laser and just drop a. To live via hospital, request a social worker. Yeah, that's true too.
Sniper. Use cover.
I said over 3 weeks now, and I said like before, we're really struggling now. Yeah, I would say the best bet is contact the VA. Best bet. Oh. So many snipers, but the thing is, how am I supposed to get? Because then you got this guy in the back.
Got eyes on a sniper.
Both of
Watch
them.
yourself. Sniper.
Have them set you up with social. There you go. Yeah. You do for me, I do for you. Chewbacca.
I got you. Let's go.
Woo. It's been good. Did they take out the? They did.
Contact. Sniper. Stay low. This map is snipers galore. Yeah, that
that's something that again, yeah, that would be something that I'd have to talk to the VA about. Unfortunately, it's nothing. Honestly, there's nothing I can really do about it. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, not Blackwell Fields again. Dang it. I apologize. I was just looking for a direction. For a direction the VA hasn't been helpful with me. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Like I can understand the frustration. Yeah, I can understand frustration. It's just like there's nothing really that I can do. Yeah. It's just as a veteran, you can do a lot, but if you're not the veteran, it's really difficult. Yeah. Oh, what do we want to do? Any resources again? I really do apologize. No, it's all good. It's all good. Um, let me see here. I was gonna say regiment I know there's regiment has a Discord and they're like it's a community of veterans. I'm gonna say uh, possibly they can help. That I do not know though. I can't guarantee that. I will look into that. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. No problem. I do hope that you get you get the answers that you need. Hopefully somebody can help you out. But yeah. Oh. Mm, mm, mm. That's a lot of I'll say that's a lot of snipers, but I mean it's just one, two, it's just three of us. Man, this is when Pharrell was really blowing up too. He's putting out a whole bunch of. He had like songs ever. I swear I was going to marry Pharrell. Everybody was. It was like everybody was trying to marry Pharrell, Usher. Oh my god. Wait, did that movie ever come out? Hold on. Oh, it did. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I was like, there's the Lego movie Piece by Piece that had everybody in it. It's just over right now. Not doing it back and trying to make ends meet in the meantime. I don't want to dump this all on you. That I lost and I came across the channel, so I thought I would just share and see. Yeah, Happy. I'm sorry. It's just like, again, it's just something that only the I know you used to watch you a lot. Yeah, it's possibly it's what's going on is, again, you know, got contact, try to like contact the DA, see if they can do something about the situation. Yeah, only thing I do. It said, "Nah, my ass wanted for help." That was like a huge crush for you. Jeez. You wanted that man bad. You wanted that man bad. You got it bad. Dude, I don't even know. I was gonna say, is there even an artist that I was like, ooh? I don't think so. I know you are real. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, wow.
Attention, we're targeting objective Delta.
Oh. Of course, and I do appreciate your advice and knowledge. I'm going to look into a regimen. You have yourself a great night, sir, and I'll keep you updated if you like. Oh, it's okay. I just, again, just hopefully everything is, you know, just like focus everything on the situation. It's okay. It's totally fine.
Eyes on a machine gun.
Black, white diamonds. Didn't this song came out in high school? Yeah. See, we had some good songs senior year, and I can't even remember what our senior song was. It was something stupid. I just remember that there was like so many songs that we wanted, and like they put some stupid shenanigans. Bow, bow. I know the lyrics. I can't remember the name. I think it was called Graduation. Yeah, Graduation by Vitamin C. The song is like every yeah. We could have had Lupe's Fiasco. The show goes on. Like that was, man, that song was heat. That's what I miss. Like a subject and no predicate. You call me kiss my ass, call it kiss and tell. I remember I mean, it was before. I mean, before even memes was a thing. Like we were always saying something about Lil Wayne. Put two things together, and then you call it something. You call it that. It's like put my grandma on speed dial. Call it Instagram. Threw a book at her face. Called it Facebook. She got distracted with a picture. We called it Snapchat. It's like, wow. It was like just the dumbest things ever. But again, I think high school was cool, like was cool, especially like our senior year, because songs that came out were just all parodies of something. Like it was just making fun of something. And everybody can take a damn joke. Like Lonely Island was big. They came out with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm on a boat. Cake in the box. Like, it's just the funniest things ever. Oh man, this song. Dude, it's crazy. Like, damn, I miss Cordell. Like, he's the one that put me on to 50 Cent. He's like, dude, you gotta listen to this. And I was like, who is this? And I was like, oh shit. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. You say he's just a friend. He is an ancient man. You say he's just a friend. I want you around all the time. Yeah. I'll probably get killed by this little bird eventually, but oh. Damn it. Oh yeah, that's going down. Yeah, he smacked into, was feeling himself a little too much. He smacked right into it. Ooh. Oh. Okay, you guys got him. You say he just a friend. Either is or ain't your man. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, mm. I just want to hit him. Maybe I just don't get it. Enjoy being hurt. And I don't know why. Every night, doing you right. Let me be the one to give you everything you want in me. No. You a dime plus 99. Man, every night you. Hey, Linda. Linda Smiles. How's it going? Oh, that's. Where's that? I wonder where that heart emote thing comes from. That's pretty cool. I never actually seen like the animation of it, so. You should sit there. Mm-hmm. How are you? How are you doing? You should let me love you. Let me be the one to. Make me yours today. Make me your selection.
Got enemy in sight!
Excuse me. Make me your selection. This post is like perfectly in the way. So there were bots in this game. Oh. Oh. Ricky. Dude, we had some wild songs back then. Yeah, no business singing. Like this is one of them. And I'm no heaven. And now I'm on the hotline over here. Let's talk about. What about Pony by Genuine? Same. That song too. Definitely that song. Let's talk about you on or me going on the hotline. Our songs are still more tame than the ones now. Oh no, the ones now are they're just blatant. They don't care. At least this one is like, you know, songs like this you can vibe to. You can just like, you know, just chill vibe to. The other ones they're just like going in hardcore stuff. Oh. Bye.
Mission objectives are ready for capture. We need to hold the majority to take ground.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Oh, sex, baby. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm touching trouble. Baby girl, don't stall me. All right. I'm gonna leave this one. Try to do which one? Now on the hotline over here. Just stick with you, yeah. Let's talk about boxing. Let's talk about making hey or me. Let's talk a little on a hotline. All right. Mm-hmm. Where do you come from, girl? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Tonight, perfect week. You're the city lights. Oh, excuse me. PYT. You'll need some loving, tender loving care, and I'll take you there. Ooh, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender loving care, and I'll take you there. I'll be right back. Use restroom. And I'll take you there. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. 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 Where do you come from, girl? What if I do that? Out in Hollywood, doing what I should do. When my phone rings, all I get is good news. Oh, wait, hold on.
Keep it going!
Oh, well. Well, then. I turn up. All my friends are good, and my friends are good. On in Hollywood, doing what I should do. I've been getting used to when my phone ring. All I get is good news. All I get is good news. Everybody good too. Oh, wait. I think I know an area.
Bravo is under control.
There you go. I was like, that propane should blow up. I be getting used to when my phone ring. All I get is good news.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Everybody. Uh-oh. All I get is good news. Everybody good too. Oh, I hit marker them for 20 or 80. Damn it. I had him. You know, it's actually surprising to me, like, not like there were a lot of people that didn't know that Tyrese actually sang. You know, Tyrese from Fast and Furious, from Baby Boy. Like, people did not know that, which is very shocking to me. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? When you need me, just call it, receive me. Ooh. When you need me, just call and receive me.
Be advised, hostiles attacking Bravo. Bravo has been lost.
There's so many trees. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime?
Enemies are moving on our sector. Hold the line.
Would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? Sweet lady. my sweet love. Oh, shit. Sweet lady. Sexy lady. Don't this shit make a wanna. They had to make it friendly for people. Don't this shit make a nigga wanna. If I can thread this, I'll be very surprised. Just gotta find him. Okay, now he went over there. Okay, I hit the sandbag.
Be advised, Alpha is under attack.
Defensive support on the marked objective.
Hey, yo, Buster. You were the good time. That was a tank. That's the Cavassier. I remember when I heard this song, like honestly, for a long time, even not named on my CDs, I just kept calling it Jump Jump. Don't this shit make a people wanna? Yeah. He's right there. Don't this shit make my people wanna? Don't this shit make my people wanna? Don't this shit make my people wanna? Don't this shit make my people wanna?
Incoming attack. Land this sector and keep the enemy pinned down. Be advised, we need defensive support on the marked objective.
Oh yeah, this was a song. This is a song that a lot of us voted for in graduation. Kate is in the building, mate. All right, the show goes on. This would have been a dope ass song. This will always remind me of senior year of high school. This is supposed to be our not our graduation song. This is supposed to be our like our at our hello goodbye assembly. This is supposed to be our song. Like us.
Enemy forces in the sector. Establish new lines of defense now.
All right, already the show goes on. Wonder. All right. Yeah, the world is yours. All right. Actually, quite a spot. All right, already the show goes on. The dreams on. I remember wonder. $36. Got the anti-glare coating. Nice. What am I going to sacrifice for that? I have no idea. All right. Are you ready for a brand new beat? No. All right. I think I have. Yeah, I think I have that gun already. Right? I think I do. I think I have the handgun already. Mm, mm, mm. Ugh. Bitty bitty bots. Bitty bitty bots. Bitty bots. Oh. Okay, so reduces visible cone of scope glint with an anti-reflective coating. Okay. What do I get at level 37? Is probably another. Yep. Stupid. So I get this at 37, then this at 38, this at 39, then I get this at 40. And then that will be, oh, that will be it. Oh, 37 is too. Rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, baby. I'll come back to that song. Hold on. There's a song I want to listen to. Oh, and in there. Where are you at? I just saw you. There you are. Mm-mm. Boom, 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 boom. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that in the alley. I'm your doctor, what you need? Have some weed. You don't do thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. Mm, 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 mm. Bow, mm, mm, mm. Bow, 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 wow, wow, wow. Bow, dow, dow. Do, 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 do. Mm. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, I want that. Boom, 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 boom. This is like the best knife out of all of them. Hit delay 100, 100, 35. It'd be kind of funny if you could dress up the decoy. Okay, what does this do? Oh. That is insane. So when equipped, the hardware suppression system spots a nearby electronic and explosive gadgets as well as targets in the middle of a locked on process. Take aim and activate the device to intercept missiles, destroy electronic gadgets, and up to a total of 3 combined. Damn. Okay, so then I want to see this igloo was. Okay, so they locked onto it. Still locked on. It hits. Okay, so my fires. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Chicken thing. You push a man. Boom. Boom. That was loud. Sorry. Oh, there ain't nobody here either. Ooh. Listen, baby. Ain't no belly, no. Ain't no you ever want enough, babe. If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter what far, don't worry, baby. Hey, ain't no river wide to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day I set you free? I told you I can always count on me, darling.
City boy!
Was it? I was gonna say Ramad. Sorry, Reemhad. I think is the name. I'm sorry if I messed it up. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Oh, I put the wrong. I think I put the wrong one on. Yep. No, no, baby. Ever in trouble? Look there on the double. Just send for me. My love is alive. Don't you know hard? I think we were miles apart. This knife is red as hell.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. Heavy armored vehicles prepped and ready to go.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music. I would share it, but today.
Our troops are attacking Delta.
Yeah.
We need a transport on the marked objective. Our troops have secured more positions.
Oh my god, look at that bullet drop. Holy. All right, hold on. Wrong gun. Or wrong layout of weapon. Holy. Hey. Yeah, this one got the long range on there. Woo! Yeah.
The enemy are attacking Echo.
There we go.
Maintain our lead on objective health, and we can take more ground.
Let me say this. I'm
Be advised, objective Echo is under hostile control.
dropped a little bit with a 40. From 2 planets away, I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but today. Up in the house, me and my spouse.
You are leaving the combat area.
City boy! City boy!
Rue the boss. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
We have neutralized Charlie.
Contact! Enemy infantry engaging! It's under control.
Be advised, hostile troops have secured all objectives. We are attacking objective Foxtrot. Objective Foxtrot neutralized.
My user's resolution is to stop all our pollution. Talk too motherfucking much. I got my drink chicken.
We are attacking objective Foxtrot.
Where'd it go?
Be advised, objective Charlie has been lost. You're leaving the battlefield
So the guy is prone? All right, so I got to see where he's at.
We have secured more objectives. Objective marked. Support the attack.
You can get rocked in the car. What? Let's see. Can I be able to snipe from there, from this tower, or a little outpost shack?
Be advised, the enemy now control more objectives.
I swag, I serve. Hell was that pop noise? Whoa!
We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Oh, if that tree wasn't there. Oh, he's dead.
Heavy armored vehicles prepped and ready to go. The enemy has secured more objectives.
I swag, I serve. I swag, I serve. Hey.
Hostiles are engaging objective Foxtrot.
We are targeting Charlie. We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses.
What's up with the popping noise?
We hold the majority of objectives. Keep it up and we'll take more ground. Be advised, hostile groups have secured more objectives.
Juice World 999 forever. Yeah, forever. Do this. Dude, we lost a lot of people, huh? And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Oh, chase him down. Chase him down. You got it. You got it. I believe. Trust. Must be nice. Is Juice World or nothing? Hey DJ, what's going on? Thanks for the lurk.
Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
Oh, Little Bird, fuck him up. All we do is pour it out all night, drinks out. And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds.
Be advised, hostiles have
All you do is pour it up all night, drinks out. And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds. The strange clouds. Dude, Lil Wayne all the time. Yeah. All right. Oh, he's dead. Damn.
Contact! Enemy infantry engaging!
All we do is pour it up all night, drinks out. All we do is light it up all night.
Our control box.
What the? What am I 10 times?
We no longer control Echo.
And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds. All we do is light it up all night.
Echo has been neutralized.
See? And all they did was party. They party hardy hardy. I'm so tired, but I refuse to sleep. But yeah, why they go get some sleep? No, no, no. No, no, no.
Machine gun!
See, this is why I wish I had a thermal, because I can look probably through this and boom. You know what? It wasn't that hard to convince me. All right, I'm off. Yeah, get some sleep, dude. Sleep's important. Valley well, valley well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. Oh. Like tic tac toe. SV98 Alpha Show.
Contact! Enemy infantry!
I'm losing track of everything. Oh gosh. Oh. I'm going to watch Twitch with the light off, laying in bed. That's definitely not a recipe for desire to fall asleep. I know it's a recipe to freaking mess your eyes up. Girls on.
Anti-air spotted!
Damn it. This guy freaking messing up everything. Once you get the thermal, your sniper rifle, you'll be like a predator in an alien movie. Dude, I know, I can't wait. And I won't have to rely on this so freaking much. That is okay. I was like, that is a person, right? Your breath smell like mine. Those you want. Yeah, I got the thermal sight on the NVO. If the 2x scope, but thermal is really good. Yeah, just with a sniper rifle, it sucks. You know, the sniper rifle you can't see nothing. Ain't a bot, is it? No. Oh shit. Let's just put that down. Oh, I thought that was gonna connect. That would have been sick though. You know what I just realized? Our tra- What? I have a tracer dart now. Oh, I got it. Holy! I actually tagged it. Ah, but damn.
AT spotted! Sniper! Contact! Sniper!
Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Fucking shit!
He's so lucky.
Got enemy in sight!
Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm like, what the? Oh.
Sniper!
Oh. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh. All righty. Ow. I hit my finger and I jammed it. Ah, that freaking hurt. All right. Alrighty. It is time. It is that time for me to go get some food, lay down, watch a little TV before I go to sleep. And then we'll do all this stuff again tomorrow. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate you guys for everything. Thank you guys so much for the stream, for hanging out. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the sub too. And the raid. Big one. Big one. But I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys later. All right. Have a good one. Peace.